Welcome to Santosh Maths Sir YouTube channel. For more videos, subscribe channel now. Today we are going to discuss Karnataka State 2021 Mathematical Science. All questions analysis. Let us start. Let us discuss. First of all, read question carefully. First question. Here given first question is given, let an equal to minus 1 by n minus 2 and 2 plus 1 by n. Then find intersection of n runs from 1 to infinity. Here given let n is equal to minus 1 by n minus 2, 2 plus 1 by n. Find its intersection of n. First of all, here an is equal to minus 1 by n minus 2 and 2 plus 1 upon n. Find its intersection of n, that is we get minus 2 and 2 as n tending to infinity. Intersection of n we get minus 2 to 2 interval, open interval or closed interval. Here open interval is an uncountable set. Here is one result. Closed interval, open interval, semi open interval, semi closed interval, all are uncountable. So minus 2 and 2 are interval, so this is an uncountable set. Here in option A is given is an empty set. This is also discarded, is a finite set. This is also discarded, is a countable set. This is uncountable. And D, last one is a D is a correct. Interval is a uncountable set. Second question is given here, the set of all limit point of the set. The set of all limit points of the set. Here A is given 1 minus 1 upon n cube, such that n runs from 1 to, that means integer. Here A is given 1 minus 1 upon n cube. Find its set of all limit points. First of all, as n tending to infinity, limit as n tending to infinity 1 minus 1 upon n cube equal to we get 1, that means singleton set. Singleton set is a, here is a one result. In R, interval and singleton are connected. In R, it means real number. Interval and singleton set are connected. Here singleton set is a, we get 1, that is a connected. And now check, this is a bounded, closed or compact. In option A is given, this is a connected, this is a connected, this is a connected. But in option C is a not given, open and closed. So this is a discarded here. Next, now check, it is a closed or bounded or compact. Which one is correct here? Here singleton set is a bounded and this is also closed. So closed plus bounded is equal to compact. Here option B is correct. Both open, both compact and connected. A is discarded here and C is also D is. Here option B is correct. Next question number 3. Define xn is equal to n by k minus n by k. This is a fraction. Here k is some positive integer. Then find the limit as n tending to infinity, xn equal to which one is a value. First of all, here given xn is equal to n by k minus n by k. that means fraction. Here k is a positive integer, and find its limit n tending to infinity xn. First of all, check here xn equal to n by k minus n by k is written here. Here put k is equal to 1. First of all, put k is equal to 1 and n runs from 1 2 3, and here we get here x1 is equal to 1 minus, that means integer function 1 minus 1 equal to 0, and if n is equal to 2, x2 is equal to 2 minus 2 equal to 0 when k equal to 1. Here 0 we get 0 0 0 as a set, and as a limit n tending to infinity xn raised to equal to 0. And suppose let k is equal to 2 and n runs from 1 to 3, and x1 is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 equal to 1 minus 0 equal to 1 by 2, and x2 is equal to 2 by 2 minus 2 by 2, that means 1 minus 1 equal to 0, and the x3 is equal to 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 equal to 3 by 2 minus 1, that means 1.5, that is equal to 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 equal to 1 by 2, and these repeated 1 by 2 0, 1 by 2 0, this is repeated for n is equal to 4 5 up to infinity. And let us suppose k is equal to 3 and x1 is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3 minus 0 equal to 1 by 3, and x2 is equal to 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3 equal to 2 by 3, and x3 is equal to 3 by 3 minus 3 by 3 equal to 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Here we get 1 by 3 2 by 3 0, 1 by 3 2 by 3 0, this is a repeated 1 by 3 2 by 3 0, and x4 is equal to 1 by 3, x5 is equal to 2 by 3, this is continuously going. And if suppose let k is equal to 4, here apply limit as n tending to infinity x superior of xn. Here we get 2 by 3, here we get 1 by 2, and here put k is equal to 4 and find x1 x2 x3 x4. Here also we get 1 by 4 1 by 2 3 by 4 0, this is a continuously going 1 by 4 2 by 1 by 2 and 3 by 4 0, this is repeated as many times, and apply limit n tending to infinity xn raised superior equal to, here we get 3 by 4, here we get 3 by 4, and here option is given, first option is given 0 1 by k 1 minus 1 by k minus 1 by k 1 upon k. First of all check here we get 2 by 3, here we get 2 by 3 1 by 2, this is a not 0, option A is discarded here because here is a non-zero. And second one is given 1 upon k, here also this is a not, here k is equal to 3, here k is equal to 3, but here limit superior of xn equal to 2 by 3, this is not 1 by 3, so this is option B is also discarded here. And option D is also here given minus 1 upon k, here also we doesn't get here minus 1 upon k, that means here k is equal to 3 and here we not get xn is equal to minus 1 upon 3, here we get 2 by 3, so this is also discarded. A, B, D discarded, and let us suppose for option C, here option C is given 1 minus 1 upon k, here put k is equal to 2, 1 minus 1 upon k, that means 2 minus 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2 equal to 2 minus 1 upon 2. Fine. When k is equal to 2, we get 1 by 2. Here option, this is a correct. Now check for k is equal to 3. K is equal to 3. 3 minus 1, that means 2 upon 3. Here also satisfied 2 by 3. And let us suppose for k is equal to 4. Here also we get 4 minus 1 upon 4. That means 3 by 4. Here also this is correct here. So option C is correct. 1 minus 1 upon k. Next question. Question number 4 is given. If x1 is greater than x2 is greater than 0. x1 is greater than x2 is greater than 0 and xn plus 1 is equal to 1 upon 2 xn plus xn minus 1 for n runs from 3, 4, 5. Then find its limit as n tending to infinity xn. Here is the one result. If an is a sequence of a positive real number such that an is equal to 1 upon 2 an minus 1 plus an minus 2 for all n is greater than or equal to 3, then sequence an converges to 1 upon 3 a1 plus 2 a2. Apply this result here. Here we get 1 upon 3 x1 plus 2 a2. Option C is correct here. D, B, A is not true. This is the solution for question 4. Here xn plus 1 equal to 1 upon 2 xn plus xn minus 1. Put n is equal to, here given in question is given n is equal to 3, 4, 5. Here put n is equal to 3. If we take n equal to 3, then x4 we get 1 upon 2 x2 plus x3 up to xn is equal to 1 upon 2 xn minus 1 plus xn minus 2 and xn plus 1 is equal to 1 upon 2 xn plus xn minus 1 and sum these all RHS equal to LHS. We get x4 plus up to xn plus 1 equal to 1 upon 2 x1 plus x2 up to 1 upon 2 xn. Let us suppose as a limit L plus L equal to 1 upon 2 x1 plus x2 plus 1 upon 2L. Here 2L minus 1 upon 2L equal to 1 upon 2 x1 plus x2 and 3L upon 2 equal to x1 plus 2 x2 upon 2. Here L we get x1 plus 2 x2 upon 3. That means L is equal to 1 upon 3 x1 plus 2 x2. Option number C is correct. x1 plus 2 x2. Next question, question number 5. If A is greater than K, if A is greater than K, then limit as n tending to infinity. Limit as n tending to infinity a minus 1 raised to n, a minus 2 raised to n up to a minus k raised to n raised to 1 upon n equal to find. This is a repeated question. Previous year question here asked. What is the question here? Let x1 is greater than or equal to x2 up to xk is greater than or equal to 0. Then find as limit n tending to infinity x1 raised to n plus x2 raised to n plus xk raised to n raised to 1 upon n is equal to, here option x1 is correct here. That means greater than. x1 is correct here. First of all, here x1 is equal to a minus 1 in this question. What is the answer? Finally we get a minus 1 we get. That means option C is correct here. You can check here solution. result is given if x1 is greater than or equal to x2 up to greater than or equal to xn, then limit as n tending to infinity x1 raised to n plus x2 raised to n plus up to xn raised to n raised to 1 upon n equal to maximum of x1 to xn. Here by this result we get here a minus 1 is the maximum. A minus 1 is the maximum. So option C is the correct here. A, B, D are wrong. Next question. Define a1 equal to 1 and an is equal to smallest prime factor of n. First of all, read question carefully. Define a1 is equal to 1. a1 means a1 equal to 1 and an is equal to smallest prime factor of n for n is greater than 1. Let us suppose n is equal to 2. Let us suppose n is equal to 2. What is the smallest prime factor? Here 2. For n is equal to 2, we get smallest prime factor 2. When n is equal to 3, smallest prime factor is 3. When n is equal to 4, smallest prime factor is 2 into 2, that means 2 square. That is the smallest prime factor is 2. When n is equal to 5, smallest prime factor is 5, and when n is equal to 6, 2 into 3, smallest prime factor is 2. And let us suppose a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 2, a3 is equal to 3, and a4 is equal to 2, a5 5, and a6 is 2, because this is the smallest prime factor of n. This is the sequence that is written here 1 2 3 2 5 2, and here this sequence does not converge here. So here 1 2 3 all prime numbers are not all prime numbers are uncountable, so this is a divergent. So option C is correct. Here we can't get any convergent sequence, so this is option C is correct here. This is also unbounded. Here given option D bounded, this is discarded. Converges but not absolutely. This is unbounded, this is not converges. Option B is also wrong. Converges absolutely, this is also wrong. Here option C is correct, diverges. Next question. Here series is given. First series, second series, and third series are given here. Sum n runs from 1 to infinity an, and sum n runs from 1 to infinity bn, and series is cn is given, are a convergent series. Here given all a, b, n, b, and cn are a convergent series. Then which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Here is one result. Here 4 option is given. Addition, this is equal to 0, and addition does not exist. Addition equal to 3, addition equal to infinity. Here is one result. Necessary condition for a convergence of a series. Necessary condition for a convergence of a series: if the series sum of an converges, then limit as n tending to infinity n equal to 0, but conversion not true. Apply this result here. Given all series all are convergent. Here given a n, b, and c n are convergent, and as a limit tending to infinity n equal to 0, this is for a necessary condition, and bn is equal to 0 and cn is equal to 0 by necessary condition. And here limit as n tending to infinity b to n also equal to 0, and limit as n tending to infinity 3n, c3n also 0, because here limit as n tending to infinity bn equal to 0, and here apply 2n, that means this is also 0 and this is also 0. Finally its sum is also 0. Here option A is correct. B, C, D is wrong here. Next question. The value of the integral integration from -1 to 2 modulus of x and x dx is, first of all find its integral. Here given a -1 to 2 mod x dx, and apply limit as -1 to 0 and 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. And what is the modulus function? If x, when x is greater than or equal to 0, minus x when x is less than 0. Apply this result here. Here -1 to 0, here given a -1 to 0, this is less than 0, so apply minus x dx, and second one is here 0 to 1, that means this is a positive, this is a x dx, and here this is also positive, 1 to 2 here limit, this is also positive. And what is the integer function, greatest integer function? Here is given -1, here apply -1, 0 and 1, apply integration, and finally we get 1. So option B is the correct here. Next question. The series sum n runs from 1 to infinity root n plus 1 minus root n upon n raised to x. Here 4 option is given. Diverges for x is greater than 1, converges only for x is greater than 1, diverges for x belongs to -1 upon 2, 1, converges for x is greater than 1 upon 2. Here option D is correct. This is a solution for question number 9. Here sum n runs from 1 to infinity root n plus 1 minus root n upon n raised to x. Let n is equal to this one, and multiply both side root n plus 1 plus root n upon, and apply multiplication, and finally we get n is equal to n raised to x plus 1 upon 2 into root 1 plus 1 upon n plus 1. And let us suppose bn is equal to n upon x plus 1 upon 2, and apply limit as n tending to infinity n upon bn. Here this nx plus 1 upon 2 and this nx plus 1 upon 2 cancel. Finally we get here 1 plus 1 2 we get, that means 1 upon 2. This is a non-zero. Sum n upon n raised to x plus 1 upon 2 convergent if and only if x plus 1 upon 2 is greater than 1, that means x is greater than 1 upon 2. Finally we get option D is correct here. Next question. Let f of x is equal to integration from sin x to cos x e raised to 2 square xt dt, and find f dash of 0. Here 4 option is given. This is a solution for that question. f of x is equal to given here, and find f dash of x is equal to d by dx integration sin x to cos x e raised to 2 square xt dt, and apply differentiation formula for. Finally we get 0 to 1 e raised to t square into t dt minus 1 integration 1 to e 1 upon 2 dt minus 1. Apply. Finally we get 1 upon 2 e minus 3. 1 upon 2 e minus 3. Option C is the correct. Next question. Question number 11. Real analysis completed. Now start linear algebra. First question is given. Question number 11. Let A be a real n cross n matrix of rank P. Let A be a real n cross n matrix. Matrix is given n cross n. What is here? Rank is given. Rank equal to P, and rank of adjoint. Rank of adjoint equal to R is given. Which one is the correct? Here 4 option is given. This is also repeated question. Here 4 cross 4 real matrix has the rank 3. Then rank of adjoint. Here is the one result. Let A be a square matrix of order n. Then if rank of A is less than or equal to n minus 1. N minus 1. Then 0. Rank of adjoint of equal to 0. If n minus 1 equal to n minus 1, then rank of adjoint equal to 1. If rank of A is equal to n, then rank of adjoint of A is also equal to n. Here given n cross n matrix of rank P. Find its rank of adjoint of A. If P is equal to n minus 1, that means n minus 1, and rank of adjoint of A is equal to 1. We get option B is the correct here. Next question. Here in option A, if here rank of A is equal to n is given, what is the rank of adjoint of A? Here is also n. This is given here n minus 1. This is discarded. If P is equal to n minus 1 is given, then n r equal to 0. This is 1. This is discarded here. If n minus 2, then r equal to 0. Here is given r equal to 1. This is also discarded. Here option B is correct. Next question. Which of the following matrices is similar to diagonal matrix? These words here very important. Here is the one result. A square matrix A is called diagonizable if it is similar to diagonal matrix. It is similar to diagonal matrix. Here also word same is given. Similar to diagonal matrix. It means question is given, which of the following matrices is the diagonizable? Here not given real number or complex number. If here real number is not given, then is automatically diagonizable over complex number. Now check which of the following is diagonizable. Here is one result. If distinct eigenvalue in complex, then it is diagonizable over C. And second one is the result. If AM is equal to GM, then it is diagonizable over C. In first option A is given. You can check B, C, D also. In option A, here eigenvalue are 1, 2 and 1. 1 to 1. That means characteristic polynomial is given equal to x minus 1 raised to square into x minus 2. This is the characteristic polynomial, and find its am and gm. Here am of lambda equal to 1, that means eigenvalue equal to 1. Here given a 2, am equal to 2, and find its gm. Gm is equal to nullity of a minus lambda I, or rank of n minus rank of a minus lambda I. Here given a minus lambda, here lambda equal to 1, and put this value here. Matrix is given and minus identity matrix. Finally you get 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0. Here nullity we get 2, or you can check rank. Here rank is equal to 1, and here 3 cross 3 matrix is given. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. This is also here nullity of a minus lambda is equal to 2. This is a gm for lambda equal to 1. Here am equal to gm, so this is the diagonalizable. This is a option A is a correct. You can check other option also. Here option A is a correct. Next question. The Jordan canonical form of here matrix is given. 5 cross 5 matrix is given here. 5 cross 5. And which of the following is the Jordan canonical form of these matrix? Here 4 matrix is given. Here first of all find here given one important result. Let characteristic polynomial equal to product of x minus lambda raised to ni. Sum of ni is equal to n. This is a characteristic polynomial, and minimal polynomial is given here. And product of x minus lambda raised to mi. Mi is less than or equal to ni. Then there must be a Jordan block of size mi corresponding to lambda I. And second one, the size of all Jordan blocks corresponding to lambda I must be less than or equal to mi. Third one is given. The total number of blocks corresponding to lambda I equal to geometric multiplicity of lambda I. Fourth one is given. The sum of orders of all Jordan blocks corresponding to lambda I is equal to algebraic multiplicity of lambda I. This is the result here, and this is the solution for this question. Here given a 5 cross 5 matrix, and here characteristic polynomial is equal to x minus 3 raised to 5. This is a characteristic polynomial, and find its minimal polynomial. Here is given. This is a triangular matrix, block triangular matrix. That means here is a a1 is given. a1 is equal to 4 minus 1 1 2, and a2 or b1 is given 3 1 1 3 1 0 0 3 1 0 0 3. This is a a1 and b1 are a matrix, and apply this result here. a1 b1. Here triangular matrix is given, and find its minimal polynomial. LCM of x minus 2 square and x minus 3 square. Here also x minus 3, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 3. Here finally we get x minus 3 cube. This is a minimal polynomial. And now find a possible Jordan canonical form. Here minimal polynomial is given x minus 3 raised to cube. That means this is a minimal polynomial, and this is also is less than or equal to minimal polynomial. Finally we get option A is also correct here and option D is also correct here. Next question, which of the following quadratic form is not a positive definite? Here word is important, keyword, not a positive definite matrix. Here option A, B, C, D are given and now check which one is correct. Here is one result. If all eigenvalue are positive, then it is a positive definite. And second one is the result. If minor, that means 1 cross 1 is greater than 0 and 2 cross 2 is also greater than 0 and determinant is also greater than 0, then it is a positive definite. First of all, here option, if I take option D is correct here, that is convert this form into matrix, quadratic form into matrix. This is a matrix form of option D. Here x square plus 4y square plus z square equal here minus 2xz minus 4yz and 4xy, and find its determinant. First of all, find for 1 cross 1, that means here 1 is greater than 0, and second one is find 2 cross 2 matrix. This is the determinant equal to 0. Here is 1 is greater than 0 and second one is equal to 0, and third one is find its determinant for 3 cross 3 matrix. This is less than 0. Finally we get this is not a positive definite. From these result 2, here option D is correct. Option D is correct. Next question, question number 15. Here given a matrix, find its determinant. X minus y minus z, 2x 2x 2y, x y minus x minus z, 2y 2z 2z and z minus y minus x. Let us suppose here x equal to y equal to z equal to 1 and put this value in this matrix. X equal to 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 1, and find value. Here value is get minus 1 2 2 2 1 minus 1 2 2 2 minus 1, and find its determinant. We get 27. Check in option A, B, C, D. Here put value also 1 1 1, x equal to 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 1, and which one is satisfied? Check here. Here in option A 1 plus 1 plus 1, that means 3 into 3 9. This is not equal to 27. Here 27 determinant we get, so this is also discarded. Option C also discarded. Option D is also discarded. Here option only 1 plus 1 plus 1 raised to cube equal to 27. Option B is satisfied here. Next question, let A denote an arbitrary 10 cross 10 real matrix, symmetric matrix satisfying A raised to 10 equal to I. Here I stands for the 10 cross 10 identity matrix. The number of possible for the characteristic polynomial of A is, find its number of possible characteristic polynomials. This is converted into characteristic polynomial, that means lambda raised to 10 minus 1 equal to 0. Find its characteristic possible characteristic polynomial. This is a try yourself. Here option D is correct, but you can check once again. Next question, what is the least straight line? What is the least straight line? Least straight line distance in R cube here between 3 2 1 and B1 B2 B3. where b1, b2, b3 are such that the following equation has a solution. Equation has a solution. Here first of all, here given a x1 equal to 3, x2 equal to 2 and x3 is equal to 1 here given, and here b1, b2, b3. Here now find, put this value here 3, 2, 1 into matrix, multiply matrix 3 into 2 6, 6 cancel, here only we get 2 and 1 into 1 and 1 into 1, 2, 1, 1 we get. This is a b1, b2 and b3. Here x1, x2, x3 is a given 3, 2, 1. Here distance is a, what is the formula to find distance? Root x1 minus b1 square plus x2 minus b2 square plus x3 minus b3 square, and put this value x1, x2, x3 and b1, b2, b3. 3 minus 2 square plus 2 minus 1 square plus 1 minus 1 square. Finally get root 1 plus 1, that means root 2. Here root 2 means option A is correct. Next question, consider the matrix. Question read carefully here. Consider the matrix equation x a is equal to b, x a equal to b. This is a non-homogeneous equation. Here x is a 1 cross 3 matrix, that means here x1, x2, x3. This is a 1 cross 3 matrix. Of unknowns, that means x1, x2, x3. A is a fixed real number, that means 3 cross 3 matrix, and B is a real 1 cross 3 matrix equal to B1. Here B is a given, this is a 1 cross 3 matrix here given. If the equation has a real solution for B is equal to 0, 1, 1. When B is equal to 0, 1, 1, it has a real solution, that means a real solution. And if B is equal to 2, 1, 0, then it is a no real solution. Find which of the value of B does B possibly have a solution. Here first of all write here matrix is given for B is equal to 0, 1, 1. Here a real solution we get, and if B is equal to 2, 1, 0, here no real solution we get. Now check which one is a B is a correct. Here in 4 option it has a solution. Here is a, first of all find its determinant. If determinant is a non-zero, then it has a solution. Here given 0, 1, 1 and 2, 1, 0, 0. Here first of all find 0, 1, 1, that is written here 0, 1, 1, and second one is given 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, and third one is a, if I take option A is correct here put this value here 10, 6, 1. Find its determinant. If determinant is a non-zero, then it is a solution. This is a possibly have a solution. If determinant is equal to 0, then it is have a no solution. First of all here find for all option. This is option number A. Here finally we get equal to 0. This is option number 2. This is option number 2. Here also we get equal to 0. This is option number 3. Here also we get equal to 0. In option number 4, here 0 1 1 2 0 6 5 1, we get determinant equal to 2. That means it is not equal to 0. So this is a solution for question number 18. Here option D is correct. 6 5 1. This is a simple question. Next question. The characteristic polynomial with variable x of adjoint of a 3 cross 3 matrix A is x minus 6, x minus 3, x minus 2. What is the coefficient of x in the characteristic polynomial of A? Here given if adjoint of 3 cross 3 matrix of A, adjoint of A, here given x minus 6, 3, 2 are eigenvalue, and find coefficient of x in the characteristic polynomial. Here is the one result. Coefficient of x in characteristic polynomial is equal to trace of adjoint of A. Trace of adjoint of A, that means sum of eigenvalue of adjoint of A. Sum of eigenvalue of for adjoint of A. Here eigenvalue are given for adjoint of A 6, 3 and 2, and add these value 6 plus 3 plus 2, finally we get 11. Option A is the correct here. Option A. Next question. Let A and B be 10 cross 10 complex matrices. Here given A and B 10 cross 10 complex matrices. A is equal to 10 cross 10 cross 10, and B is also given 10 cross 10, and here given a rank of AB is equal to 6. What is given here? Rank of AB is equal to 6, and find its rank of BA. What is the maximum possible for a rank of BA? Here given a rank of AB is equal to 6. If I take option rank of A is equal to 6 and rank of B is equal to 10, and multiply rank of AB equal to 6, you can suppose also rank of B is equal to 6 and rank of A is equal to 10. Here rank of AB is equal to 6. This is for a minimum of 6 and 10. Here rank of AB is given 6. Here minimum of here given is 6, and now also rank of BA is equal to minimum of rank of A and rank of B. Here both result is very important. Rank of AB is equal to minimum of rank of A or rank of B, and rank of BA is equal to minimum of rank of A and rank of B. Here rank of AB is given 6, and here also it is possible for rank of A is equal to 6 or rank of B is equal to 6, and if minimum one is given here, rank of A or rank of B is equal to 6, then rank of BA is also 6. Here also minimum, that means 6 or 6. This is also possible here. So rank of BA is also 6. Here option number A is correct here. Next question. Question number 21. If f of x is a polynomial x cube plus 1, then 4 options are given. The zeros of f of x are all purely imaginary. One of the zero of f of x is purely imaginary. F of x has the two roots whose sum is 0. And last one is given. Sum of no two roots of f of x is equal to 0. Here x cube plus 1 is given equal to 0. Find its root. Here root is x equal to -1 and x is equal to 1 plus I root 3 upon 2. Here 1 is a real, 1 real and 2 complex. That means this is not a purely imaginary. This is a complex number. In option A is given the zeros of f of x are all purely imaginary. This is of the form only I. This is not true. One of the zeros of f of x is purely imaginary. One of the zero. Here is a 2 zeros are given here. This is also wrong. In option C, f of x has 2 roots whose sum is 0. In here 3 roots are given, x is equal to -1 and x is equal to 1 plus or minus I root 3 upon 2. But here sum is not equal to 0 for any 2 roots. This is also discarded. In option D, sum of no 2 roots of f of x is equal to 0. Here option D is correct. Because A, B, C are discarded, finally we get option D is correct here. Next question. If f is a holomorphic function on the open set, z belongs to C, complex number such that modulus of z equal to greater than 1, then here option C is correct. F is an unbounded function if it is not a constant function. In option A is given f is a holomorphic extension to any open set containing z. Second option is given f can never be extended as a holomorphic function on all of C. Fourth one is given f may be non-constant bounded function. Here option C is correct. Next question is given the integral. Next question is given the integral, and its integral. Here integration z plus 4 upon z square plus 16 dz is equal to, here C is equal to mod of z equal to 1, and here written here, and z square plus 16 that is written here, z plus 4i, z minus 4i, and draw which is inside circle or outside circle. Check which one is correct here. Here all points are outside circle. Here 4, and here also 4, -4. This is and here mod of z equal to 1, that means circle with radius 1, radius equal to 1 here drawn, but both points are outside circle, so f of z is analytic, or we can check f of z is equal to 2 pi sum of residue. Here both points are outside circle, so sum of residue equal to 0, 2 pi I into 0 equal to, finally we get 0. Option A is correct. Next question. Question number 24. Sum k runs from 3 to infinity 40 I raised to k plus 2 upon 3 raised to k minus 1 equal to r plus is. That means this is a complex number. And what is r and what is s? Find r and s. First of all, here that is written here LHS. LHS is equal to, here that is written here, and apply and take common here 40 I raised to 5 upon 3 square into 1 plus I upon 3 plus I square upon 3 square, and finally apply, we get here r is equal to, that means minus 4 by 3 plus 4i, we get here r is equal to minus 4 by 3 and s is equal to 4. Option A is correct here. Next question. Under the transformation w is equal to 1 plus iz, upon 1 minus iz. The unit disk in the z plane corresponds to which one of the following sets in the w plane? Here 4 option is given. Here option B is correct. Here w is written here for modulus of z is less than 1, and multiply w into 1 minus iz equal to 1 plus iz, w minus iz, w equal to 1 minus iz, iz plus iwz equal to w minus 1. Take a common and find value of z. Finally we get z is equal to w minus 1 upon I into 1 plus w. For mod of z is less than 1, mod of w minus 1 is less than 1 plus w. For z equal to less than 1. Apply this result here, and what is the w? U plus iv minus 1 plus u plus iv. X minus 1 square plus v square is less than 1 plus u square plus v square. X square plus 1 minus 2u plus v square is less than 1 plus u square plus 2u plus v square. Here 0 is less than 4u. U is greater than 0 and real of w is greater than 0. So option B is correct here. 4 into u. 4 into u is greater than 0. This is a u is a real. Real is a greater than 0. Here option B is correct. Next question. Question number 26. The residue of z upon e raised to z minus 1 minus z square upon 2 z is equal to 0 is. Find residue for z is equal to 0. Residue for z equal to 0. Here f of z is written here, and z upon expansion of e raised to z minus 1 minus z square upon 2 z cube upon 3 factorial. Here cancel minus z and minus z square upon 2 and 1. What is the expansion of e raised to z? 1 upon 1 plus z square upon 2 factorial plus z cube upon 3 factorial. This is the expansion of this is a expansion for e raised to z equal to 1 plus z square upon 2 factorial plus z cube upon 3 factorial. And take common here 1 minus z minus z square upon 2 cancel, and here only left z cube upon 3 factorial plus z4 upon 4 factorial, and take here common z cube upon 3 factorial 1 plus z upon 4, and this is written here in inverse format, and finally we get coefficient of 1 upon z is equal to minus 6 upon 4. Here is a z is given, and here 6 upon z square is given. Z upon 4 into 6 upon z square. Here z cancel, and 2 and 3 by 2 z. This is the coefficient of z minus coefficient of 1 upon z, that is minus 3 by 2. Option D is the correct. What is the formula? Coefficient of 1 upon z, that means minus 1 upon z, minus 3 by 2. Option number D is correct. Next question. The number of zeros of the function z raised to c1 plus z cube plus 1 upon 2 raised to 4 that lie in the disk modulus of z is less than 1 upon 2. Find its number of zero lies inside modulus of z is less than 1 by 2. Here is one result. What is the Rorschach theorem? Suppose f and g are analytic on and inside a regular curve gamma, and modulus of f of z is greater than modulus of g of z. for all z belongs to gamma. Then number of zeros of f plus g inside a gamma equal to number of zeros of f inside a gamma. Apply these result in question number 27. Here applied here, f of z is equal to written here, and f of z is equal to, let us suppose f of z is equal to z raised to c1 and g of z is equal to z cube plus 1 upon 2 raised to 4. Here 2 raised to 4 is given, and apply these Rachi theorem here. Modulus of f of z is less than modulus of j of z. Here modulus of f of z is equal to 1 upon 27 for mod of z is less than 1 upon 2, and modulus of j of z equal to 1 upon z cube, that means 1 upon 2 cube plus 1 upon 4. G of z is greater than f of z. Here g of z is greater than f of z. Here zeros of g of z is equal to 3. Zeros of g of z is equal to 3, and zeros of f plus g also 3. Option number B is correct. Next question. If G is an abelian group consisting of 25 elements and is not a cyclic. Here question is given, G is an abelian group consisting of 25, that means p square elements, and is not a cyclic. Then number of elements of order 5. Find number of element of order 5 in G, that means 5 square. First of all, what is the possible order here? 25, 5 square, p square. One is a z25, this is a cyclic, and another is a z5 cross z5. Here given a not a cyclic. In case of a not a cyclic, here second one is a now find number of possible element of order in z5 is equal to 1 5, and possible element of order in z5 cross z5 is a LCM of 1 1 equal to 1, LCM of 1 5 equal to 5, LCM of 5 1 equal to 5, and LCM of 5 5 equal to 5. This is a possible for a number of element of order 5 in G. And how to find the number of element of order 5 in G? That means 5 upon, here you find here 1 5 equal to 5, 5 5 equal to 5, and 5 1 equal to 5. 5 upon into 5 of 5, 5 of 5 into 5 of 1, and last one is a 5 of 5 into 5 of 5. That means what is the 5 of p equal to p minus 1. Apply this result here, 1 into 4 plus 4 into 1 plus 4 into 4. Total you get 24. Here option D is a correct. 24 is a correct here. Next question. If G is a product of two finite group, G is a product of two finite group of even order. Product of two finite group of even order, then which of the following is a true? Let us suppose this is for your homework. Try. Here option D is a correct. G is a never a cyclic group. Next question. Question number 30. If Z is the center of group G of order 961, then find its which one is the correct. G is a cyclic, G is not cyclic, G is a proper subgroup, G is equal to center of, G is equal to Z. Here Z is the center of group G, and 961 equal to, this is a 31 square. 31 square, 31 is the prime number, p square. Here is the one result, p square is the abelian. P square is abelian, then G is equal to center. This is a repeated question. In previous question paper, question asked for p is equal to 11 square, then g must be equal to g. If p square is given, then center must be equal to z. Must be equal to g. Here option A is the correct. Z is equal to g. B, C, D are incorrect here. Next question number 31. If R is a commutative ring with a non-zero unit element and of cardinality 16, then here 4 option is given. Try yourself. I uploaded in next video. Question number 31, question number 32, question number 32 also try yourself, and question number 33 also try yourself, question number 34 and question number 35. You can try 31, 32, 33, 34. I uploaded in next video. Next question. Let f of x is equal to x raised to c1 minus 1. Then the set of monic. Let f of x is equal to x raised to c1 minus 1. X raised to c1 minus 1. Then the set of monic irreducible factor of f of x over the field R. Here real is given. Of real numbers is equal to. The set of monic irreducible factor of f of x over the field R of real number is equal to. This is a try yourself. I uploaded in next video. Next question. If τ1 and τ2 are a topology on a non-empty set X, then which one of the following is always a topology of X? Always a topology. Here τ1 and τ2 are a topology is given. Here is one result. Intersection of two topology is always a topology. Union may or may not be topology. τ1 minus τ2 also may or may not. τ2 minus τ1 also may or may not. Here A, C, D are discarded. Intersection is always a topology. So option B is the correct here. Question number 37. This is also repeated. Let R2 be a given the usual topology and A is equal to given set xy belongs to R such that 3 is less than x is less than 10 and y equal to 0. Then find boundary of A. Boundary of A. This question asked in previous year. The boundary of A is equal to x into 0. That means minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. What is the answer? Here option C. Here only include boundary point. Here is a strictly less than. And what is the boundary? Less than or equal to. Here option A is the correct. This is a repeated question. Next question. Question number 38. Try yourself. I have uploaded in next video. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Question number 39. Not correct. Question asked, which of the following is not correct? First option is given. Every metriable space is a second countable. Every metriable space is a second countable. Every metriable space is a first countable. And every compact metriable space is a second countable. And every separable metriable space is a second countable. Here not a true, so option A is correct. Every matrixable space is a second countable. All are correct here. Next question number 40. Question number 40. A topological space X is a paracompact if it is a Hausdorff, and if this is the direct statement here, if paracompact and Hausdorff, and if every open covering of X has a locally finite open refinement that covers X. Here option C is correct here. This is the direct result, direct statement. Next question 41. The singular solution of x square dy by dx square minus dy by dx square plus y square minus 2xy dy by dx minus 5 equal to 0. Find its singular solution. How to find singular solution? Here dy by dx, let us suppose dy by dx is equal to p, and that is written here x square p square minus p square plus y square minus 2xy p minus 5 equal to 0, and take p square is common, x square minus 1 minus 2xy p plus y square minus 5 equal to 0. Here a is equal to x square minus 1 and b is equal to minus 2xy and c is equal to y square minus 5, and b square minus 4ac. This is the finding for a singular solution. 4x square y square minus 4 into x square minus 1 into y square minus 5 equal to 0, and multiply. Finally we get y square equal to 5 minus 5x square. Take a common 5 into 1 minus x square. Here option C is correct. This is for a singular solution for this PDE. Next question number 42. If yn of x is the eigenfunction of y double dash plus lambda y equal to 0, y of 0 equal to y dash of pi equal to 0, corresponding to eigenvalue lambda n belongs to z, then find yn of x. Here yn of x is equal to option D is correct. Here y double dash plus lambda y equal to 0 and y of 0 equal to y dash of pi. Take lambda is equal to mu square, this is positive, and m square plus mu square equal to 0, m is equal to plus or minus I mu, and y of x is equal to c1 cos mu x plus c2 sin mu x, and apply condition y of 0 is equal to y dash of pi is equal to 0. Here y of 0 is equal to c1 equal to 0, y of x is equal to c2 sin mu x, y dash of x is equal to c2 mu cos mu x, and y dash of pi is equal to c2 mu cos mu x equal to 0. When c2 is non-zero, here cos mu pi equal to 0, cos mu pi equal to cos 2n minus 1 upon 2 pi, mu pi is equal to 2n minus 1 upon 2 pi, and mu is equal to 2n minus 1 upon 2, and mu square is equal to 2n minus 1 square upon 4. This is a lambda, and yn of x is equal to sin 2n minus 1 upon 2 x. This is a solution when lambda n is equal to 2n minus 1 square. Option D is the correct here. Next question number 43. Here question asked, the green function g of xt for the boundary value problem u double dash plus lambda u equal to x, u of 0 is equal to u of pi by 2 equal to 0. Here option A is correct. This is a repeated question in previous question paper. Here asked as it is question number 51. Here question number 53. And the green function for a boundary value problem. Here question are same. Here option A is correct. Here also option A is correct. Question number 44. The orthogonal trajectory of the set of parabolas xy is equal to a, of the set of the parabolas xy is equal to a. Find its orthogonal trajectory. Here xy is equal to a is given, and find y is equal to a upon x, and differentiate dy by dx is equal to minus a upon x square, and dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon x square into what is a is given xy, and I written here xy, and minus dx upon dy. Here x cancel, minus dx upon dy equal to minus y upon x, and dx upon dy is equal to minus minus get cancel, y upon x dx is equal to y dy, and apply integration x square upon 2 minus x square upon 2 equal to y square upon 2 plus c, and x square is equal to y square plus c square, x square minus y square is equal to c square. That means c square, that is written here c. Here option x square minus y square is equal to c. Option A is the correct here. Next question. Let y a b be a solution of xy dash plus 2y equal to 4x square, and condition is given y of a is equal to b, then which one of the following is true? Here 4 option is given. xy dash is equal xy dash plus 2y equal to 4x square, and differentiate dy by dx is equal to 2 by x y plus 4x. Here p is equal to 2 upon x, and q is equal to 4x. Find the integration factor. Here e raised to integration 2 upon x dx is equal to e raised to 2 log x equal to x square, and y into x square is equal to 4x into x square dx is equal to 4x raised to 4 upon 4 plus c. When apply integral, and finally get y of x is equal to x square plus c x square x raised to minus 2, and apply condition here given y of a is equal to b, and y of 1 is equal to 2, and y of 1 equal to 1, y of 1 is equal to 1 plus c equal to 2. When c is equal to 1, y of x is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square. Next one is when y of 1 is equal to 2, and y of, here condition in option B is given here, and that condition is applied here. Next one is y upon 2 equal to x square plus 1 upon x square. Apply condition y upon is equal to 1 plus c is equal to 1 when c is equal to 0. Here y of x is equal to x square, and y11 equal to x square. y12 plus y11 is equal to 2x square plus 1 upon x square. As x tending to 0, y12 plus y11 tending to infinity. This is not bounded. For option B, here y12 y11 is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square, that is x raised to 4 plus 1, and another side is y11 square plus 1 equal to x raised to 4 plus 1 equal to y12. Both are same here in option B. In option B, here given y12 y11 is equal to y11 square plus 1. So option B is correct here, because both are equality hold here. Next question, question number 46. The complete integral of the PDE z is equal to px plus qy plus p square plus q square. Here p is equal to dou z by dou x and q is equal to dou z by dou y, with ab being a arbitrary constant is. Here this is given in Clairaut form. Here z is equal to px plus qy is equal plus p square plus q square, and what is the solution for a Clairaut's form? Replace p by a and q by b. Finally we get ax plus by plus a square plus b square. Option D is correct here. Next question, the PDE the PDE of all planes which are at a constant distance a from the origin. Here 4 option is given. This is a solution for question number 47. The equation of above family, that means all plane which are at a constant distance a from origin. The equation of the above family of planes is given by ax plus by plus cz is equal to here a into root a square plus b square plus c square. This is equation 1. Differentiation 1 with respect to x and y, and denoting the partial derivative of z with respect to x and y by p and q respectively. We get a is a plus cp equal to 0 and b plus cp equal to 0, and replacing for a and b in equation 1 by above these value, and minus px into c plus minus qy into c cz equal to k into c p square plus q square plus 1, which on division by c gives here finally we get z is equal to px plus qy plus a root p square plus q square plus 1. Here option C is correct. Next question, the general solution of PDE yxp minus x square q plus 2xyq. Here p is equal to dou z by dou x and q is equal to dou z by dou y. Find its general solution. This is a solution. Here yxp minus y square q plus 2xy q minus 2xz equal to 0, and this is a quasi-linear PDE pp plus qq is equal to r. P is equal to yx and q is equal to 2xy minus yz, r is equal to 2xz, and the auxiliary equation is dx upon yx dx upon p plus equal to dy upon q equal to dz upon r, and put value here and find a solution. Find a solution. Finally get first solution is x square minus xy equal to c1, and take another 2, and here also finally get c2 is equal to z upon xy. c2 is equal to z upon xy, and put c2 is equal to phi of c1 is the solution, and z upon xy equal to phi of x square minus xy, that is equal to z is equal to xy f of x square minus xy. Here option A is correct. Here option A is correct. Next question, the PDE 1 minus cos x into dou square u by dou x square plus x into dou square u by dou x dou y plus 1 upon 2 dou square u by dou y square equal to 0 of the type. Find it is elliptic or parabolic, hyperbolic. Here r is equal to 1 minus cos x, and s is equal to x, and t is equal to 1 upon 2, and s square minus 4rt, put value, and finally we get x square plus cos x minus 2, and put x is equal to 2, and 4 plus 1 minus 2 equal to 3, which is greater than 0. Here option, if greater than 0, this is a hyperbolic. Greater than 0 hyperbolic, equal to 0 parabolic, and less than 0 elliptic. Here greater than 0, here discarded option A. Here greater than 0, but this is elliptic is given, option A is the discarded. Parabolic is given. If greater than 0, this is a hyperbolic. Here given a parabolic, this is also discarded. Now check option D. If x is equal to minus 2, here also 4 plus 1 minus 2 equal to 3 is greater than 0. Here also D is discarded because this is also greater than 0, hyperbolic. If x is less than 0 and if x is greater than 0, we get hyperbolic. So option C is correct. Next, this is also repeated question. Here only value changes RST. The Charpit equation of for a PDE p square y minus q u plus q square y equal to 0. Here p is equal to dou u by dou x, q is equal to dou u by dou y. And what is the formula for a Charpit equation? dp is equal to fx plus p fu dq upon fy plus q fu du upon minus p fp minus q fq dx upon minus fp dy upon minus fq. Here fx is equal to 0, fu is equal to minus q fy, and find fp fq and put this value in formula and take 2, and finally we get dp upon pq is equal to dq upon p minus p square equal to du upon minus qu. So option this is a C is a correct. Here these three value are same, so option C is a correct. Next question, in quadratic spline. In quadratic spline, the first two or the last 2 points are connected by a straight line. This is option D is the correct here. What is the quadratic spline? If 4, 5 point is given, this is a connected by straight line. Option D is correct. Question number 52. This is also repeated. Which of the following is the true? Here given which of the following is the true. Here given which of the following is the true. This is a previous question paper. Which of the following is not a true? Here option C, D are not a true. Not a true, and option A, B are correct here. In option A is given del is equal to E minus 1. Here also same repeated. Del is equal to E minus 1. Here option B is the correct. Next question. This is also repeated. 53. The necessary and sufficient condition for convergence of iterative method. Here given option C is the correct. Lambda I h modulus of lambda I h is less than 1. Here also less than 1. Option B is the correct. Question number 53. Option B is the correct. Next question. Question number 54. The Hermite interpolation polynomial for the following set of values of x, f of x, and f dash of x. This is also repeated in previous year question paper. Here if I take option A is the correct, here put value minus 1, 0 and 1, and this is a f of x, and it value satisfied 1, 1, 3, and find its f dash of x, and this is also satisfied when the option A is the correct. Here x is equal to minus 1, p of minus 1 is equal to 2 minus 1 equal to 1. Here option A is satisfied. This is an easy question. Next question. Question number 55. Given the system of equation, this is a solution uploaded in a studio. Try yourself this question. Next question. Question number 56. Each of the following differential equation represent the integral equation. Integral equation. Here u of x is given 1 minus x plus x cube upon 6 integration 0 to x sin t minus x minus t e raised to t plus cos t u of t dt. And here differentiate dou u by dou x and find its value, and double differentiate dou square u by dou x square. Here we get dou square u by dou x square. This is a x. In option C is given. Here given which of the following differential equation represent the integral equation. Here option C is correct. Next question. The extremal for the functional j of y is equal to integration 1 to 2 root 1 plus y dash square upon x dx with y of 1 is equal to 0 and y of 2 is equal to 1. This is also repeated. Here condition is given y of 1 is equal to 0 and next condition is given y of 2 is equal to 1. In here 4 option is given. First of all check for option A, condition satisfied or not. Here y is equal to, put y is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. Check these conditions satisfied or not. First option, x square plus y plus 2 equal to 1 plus 2 equal to 3. This is not equal to 5. So option A is discarded. Option B is also discarded. Here only option C is correct. D also discarded. Here option C is correct. Next question. The resultant kernel Rxt3. Here lambda is equal to 3. For the integral equation. Here k of xt is equal to e raised to x minus t. Here given. This is k of xt. And k of xz is equal into k of zt is equal to e raised to x minus z into e raised to z minus t. E raised to x minus t is equal to k of xt. And what is the r of xt lambda? Here lambda is equal to 3. E raised to x minus 1 into e raised to lambda x minus t. Here lambda is equal to 3. E raised to x minus t into e raised to 3. Here lambda is given 3 and x minus t. Totally we get e raised to 4 into x minus t, which is option A is correct here. Option number A is correct. Next question. Hamilton canonical equation of motion for a conservative system are. This is the direct result. Hamilton canonical equation of motion for a conservative system. Here option D is correct. This is the direct result. Minus dpi upon dt is equal to dou h upon dou pi and dpi upon dt is equal to dou h upon dou qi. Next question. Question number 60. A planet of mass m orbiting around the sun under the inverse square law of attraction mu m upon r square, where r is greater than 0. If the position on the planet at time t given by the polar coordinates r theta, then the Lagrangian L of the system is given by. Here option A is correct. This is a solution for that question. Let r theta be the position of the particle at any instant, then kinetic energy of the particle is T is equal to 1 upon 2 r dot square plus r square theta dot square. Since the particle moves under the force F is equal to mu m upon r square, what is the potential energy? Hence potential energy of the particle is V is equal to minus infinity to r minus integration f dr is equal to minus plus infinity to r mu m upon r square. This is also plus mu m upon r square dr. Here minus and minus mu m upon r square r to infinity. Finally we get mu m upon r. Hence the Lagrangian of the motion L is equal to t minus v. Here 1 upon 2 m r dot square plus r square theta dot square minus mu m upon v. Finally we get option A is correct here. Option A is correct. Next question. Question number 61. If the arithmetic mean of 10 numbers is equal to 12, arithmetic mean, that means 10 into 12 is equal to 120, and here given 2 of the numbers 12 and 18 are removed. 12 plus 18 is equal to 30. 30 removed from 120 and replaced by 20 plus 30. Add 20 plus 30 is equal to 50. That means 120 plus 20, because here 50 minus 30 is equal to 20, and that is 140. And here given mean of the new set of 10 numbers divided by 10, finally get question option C 14. Next question number 62. Here option D is correct. Question number 63. Question number 64, option B is correct here. Question number 65, C is correct. Question number 66, C is correct. Question number 67, D is correct. Question number 68. Question number 69, 70. This is also repeated in previous year question paper. If A and B are any two arbitrary events in a probability space, which of the following is not true? Not true. Given what is P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. This is a formula. In option A is given P of A union B is less than or equal to P of A plus P of B. This is correct. P of B is P of A intersection B is less than or equal to P of A plus P of B. This is also correct. Option D is also correct, because P of A intersection B is less than or equal to minimum of P of A and P of B. This is also correct, but option C is correct when mutually exclusive. So option C is discarded here, not true. So option C is correct here. Question number 71, option D is correct. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. 83, option B is correct here. M plus n minus 1, that means 4 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 8. Option B is correct. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. This is also easy question. This is also repeated. I uploaded video 2 mark compulsory in KCET exam. A replicate of 2 raised to cube factorial experiment with ABC as a factors is split into 2 blocks of 4 plots each. If one of the blocks has a treatment combination ABC, here given ABC and ABC, the confounded factorial effect is, here 4 option is given. If I take option A is correct here, this is a solution for 94. Here given ABC and ABC. Here, if I take option ABC, here ABC all are present, so that is written here A minus 1, B minus 1, C minus 1. Here exist A into minus 1 is equal to minus A into minus 1, that means A here exist. And in for B, here B into minus 1 into minus 1, this is also exist. And C, this is also exist, C into minus 1 into minus 1, that means C. And ABC also exist here. So option C is correct. Now check for option ABC, ABD. Here AB are present and C is absent here. A minus B, B minus 1 and C is absent here, that is written here C plus 1. Here exist minus A minus B, C, ABC, but here given A, B, C, ABC, here minus we get, this is discarded. In option B also, here minus A minus C, This is also discarded. Here also minus B minus C, but here given ABC ABC. This is also discarded. Here option C is the correct. Question number 95. Question number 96. Question number 97. 97 is repeated as it is in previous year question paper. These question are repeated here. Here option is SP square is equal to n minus n PQ upon n into n minus 1. So option C is correct here as it is repeated. Next question. Match the following. 98. Here use of auxiliary information in sampling. Here option C is correct. Option A is correct. First one is the probability proportional to size sampling, and second one, a group of elements constitute a sampling unit. Second one is the fourth, stratified random sampling, and the third one is a population is divided into homogeneous group and a sample is selected from the group. That is a cluster sampling and use of auxiliary information at the estimation stage. This is a ratio estimator. Option A is correct here. Question number 99. Question number 100. I uploaded video. In next video, try yourself. If you have any doubt related to answer key or solutions, please write in comment box, and also write how was this video. Write in comment box. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.